Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Last time, we managed to finish off the last few things at Trouble Center and we finally finished that all off. This time though, is a bit less of any sort of exploration and whatnot. We're going to be doing mostly the story side content right now in this video. So, if you're expecting anything too big to happen, don't expect too much. So let's start off with the first one, of course. I never got the chance to actually talk about his stories, but this one. Ah, Mario, how's it going? Did you come to read my journal? The night before. The night before. I'm finally off tomorrow. I filled my pack of cheese and I'm ready to go. Ah, right, mouse. My to-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all my investors, not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream. But this is different. I have a reason. See, I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold there. People are constantly shivering. I find oil and send it there, then people can use it to heat their homes. Oil will make me rich, then happy. It seems to be the perfect goal, right? I've always had this dream, ever since I was very small. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too, but who doesn't want money? Money, 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 money. Cover me with it, please. Well, enough for tonight. Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. Read another? Yes. The Bazaar Fiend. The Bazaar Fiend. Why did it have to turn out like this? Got to Toad Town by boat, then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Unfortunately, you can only get from Maui to the Dry Desert on foot. And tragedy awaited me as I slogged faithfully up that winding trail. There was a huge awful vulture I had to read about in my travel vultures. The buzzer had coasted all travelers out of Mount Rugged. I had to tell the buzzer had me in its sights. But to a person enjoyed as his claws dug deep into my backpack. After leaning onto a cliff, the buzzer seemed to forget me and disappear. With a sigh of relief, then when I touched my back, my nose, my pack was gone. My pack, in it was all of my food and money to start the operation. No! That mangy buzzer made off of everything of importance to me. All I have left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. Perhaps living is miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. But now I can't turn back. I climbed down the mountain to the desert. The dry desert sprawled out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I am both, and I set out with a heart full of dread. Heh, you guys are both embarrassing. Another? Yes. He has about 7 of these, so let's just finish this quickly. A helping hand. I am now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me, lifeless and parched, from the merciless desert floor. It was a couple with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. Oh dear God, no. He was a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Bazaar, and my quest for oil, and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke in length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind, and he said he looked into the distance and said, turning once back on an ambitious dreamer. Invites others to do the same to you, old boy. I just want to believe in every dream that this sad old world can muster. This guy, he still chases his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. Not exactly a long one. A reliable guide. I am now at a desert oasis. After Colorado left, I set out from Dry Outpost to find my digging spot. But the desert is so wild. It's... what? There. Wild. Wide. It's impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going, and my head was just spitting in heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have the food or water I had received from Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? If you're a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help. I heard, all I have is my dream. I woke. Next, I was at this oasis. You're awake, I heard. There's a little mouser there in a gray head scarf. My name is Mafasta. You had nothing to give, so I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems like I've been saved by yet another stranger. Do you need a guide? If there's somewhere you want to go, I will take you. Unbelievable, I actually found a reliable guide. That's not embarrassing. Mafasta's a nice character. The digging point. We're here. I'm finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. I went north to a precise distance from the exact termination point. I ended up here, at a point between the Dryland Ruins and the Oasis. Mufasa had guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true. Mufasa believes this. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. That's all. I stocked on lemons and limes at the oasis, so I should last a few days. I must find that oil. Heh, yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Read another? We are almost there. The long dig. I am digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these perhaps final words. I have been digging from sunup to sundown, but still, no sign of that sweet crud. Maybe I've just picked a dry spot in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where Merlovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water, or even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. Ah, this is it. My dream dies here with me under these unforgiving skies. My dream. My... Wait, no, this is not it. My dream is of something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms, move, body, work, find, oil. How's that embarrassing? You're probably starvation. The wrap-up. The final one. The wrap-up. I am now on a boat back to Deer Road Port. I did it. I finally struck oil in that dry desert. I have to left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field, and now return home. It all came true, striking it rich, finding oil, my dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people helped make this dream happen. So many. You had nothing to give, but you got something nice anyway. Dear Mufasa, I just want to believe in every dream in this sad world can muster. Ah, Colorado. People who lent me money and gave me food and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. I must do something for all of them. That feeling has pushed me even harder. I must share this feeling with the people who helped me as I struggled. I must share these words that have seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lumpy. And that's its entire story from start to finish. So yeah, the money we gave him, Buzzer stole it. Of course he did. If you remember Buzzer from the first Paper Mario game, yeah, he's the same guy who did not realize, oh hey, you're Mario? You could literally say the option of I'm Luigi, and he'll think, oh. Well, actually, it's not a he, it's a female. Not kidding. So yeah, female pronouns, kind of odd what you say. There is one more story area I want to take care of. And there we go. Alright, let's just climb up here quickly. This is actually where we need to go next, because this is actually the final story things that are in the game. Over this way, you've seen this little mouse over here. Odd. Hey, what are you doing? Good day to you, sir. Is the tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. For 5 coins, you can tell us the entire stories of every single thing about, well, the entire story before everything started. The fearsome demon. From your 5 coins, I'll show you to tell the fearsome demon. Tell me. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim the great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. The city sank below ground, and 1/4 of the whole city became the demon's den. You know that moment where speaking app sign activates and Siri activates? Yeah, that just happened right now. That's what you heard in the background. Good grief. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with treasures stolen from all over the world. If there's another tale you wish to hear, just ask. Don't worry though, you don't have to worry about having to pay more money to read the same story again. The crystal stars. Tell me. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. These stars were scattered across the land to better exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. Dragons and Dungeons! Tell me, what do you think? Already an idea? The demon built a dungeon near its base in its palace and filled it with terrifying monsters. All those fell into disfavor were thrown into this dungeon or to rot. Yeah, and the demon also had 3 dragon pets, Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. These dragons flew across the land, spreading fear and sorrow all over. Overall, the dragon's remains have never been found, and even now, some numerously wonder if they still live. Yeah, they do all live. Well, technically. Gloomtail's technically dead, Hooktail's missing, and Bonetail is a pile of bones right now. A hero who arose. One day, there came a hero who could vanquish the Pale Demon. The young toad from Pale Mouse was strong of arm, but shy of voice. All around, the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast his fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young toad used his strength to honor and defend his people, and he became a hero despite all his odd voice. Is there any tale you want to hear? Just ask. The Wise Goomba! Goomba! There was a wise Goomba from Bogley Woods gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack, she began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. Story of Heroes. The Stalwart Koopa. A Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew fear to scar-riddled Koopa, who thwarted them at every turn. But the brave Koopa finally taken in a trap set for him by the monsters. But then a Boo, who fought with monsters, came and used her magic to free him. The brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold Boo lass. Odd. The Four Heroes! The Boo used her powerful magic to learn more about the evil they faced. We cannot destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need a Toad hero of Meadow Meadows, and the wise Goomba of Bogley Woods. The Boo's magic drew the four heroes together to send a demon from the world. And so the four heroes finally set out to the Palace of Shadow. A duel with the demon. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than anyone could imagine. But the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. The duel continues. The demon sealed the fin. But even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths to the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together, they made it so that only all 7 crystal stars could break the seal. Which happened. The demon's curse. The four heroes, they thought they had sealed away the demon and all of its powers. But the demon used a tiny opening before the seal was complete to curse them all. While holding the crystal stars, they felt nothing. They felt nothing but when they let them go. A black chest would appear to seal their souls within. The four heroes traveled the world, scattering the stars so the seal would remain. But the last 4 stars each carried the curse, which claimed each hero. So, the black chests we've encountered were the former heroes, and they essentially cursed us because they were trapped going insane. Dark! The Great Tree Impunities. The hiding places of many crystal stars have now faded into legend, but some say that the wise Goomba hid one in the Great Tree. At that time, many monsters wandered in the near Bogley Woods. The tiny peonies living in the woods were constantly tormented by the fierce monsters. Paying them, the Goomba hollowed out to the Great Tree for the peonies to live in. The peonies were so grateful that they swore to protect the crystal star there. Yep, that's why the crystal star ended up there. The Boo's heroine's last days. Once the Boo heroine heard a star in a steeple, she was trapped in a nearby town. Suddenly, the crystal star lies in that steeple still. Yep, the Boo had it there. That's why there was a lot of Boos in the steeple. Pirate King Cortez. The Koopa hero went south isle to southern isle to hid his star where none would find it. But the Koopa was so tired from his journey that the pirate Cortez stole it easily. And the very instant, the big Koopa was trapped in an inescapable chest. But Cortez now realized the power of the star and lost it among his treasures. Typical Cortez. The Toad hero's final days. The strong Toad held his star and continued his atrocious journey, but eventually the miles took a toll upon him and he collapsed. A traveling healer had happened by and saved his life. But the Toad knew his fate was to be trapped in the chest when the star was gone. So he asks the healer to hide the star in a secret place no one would know, known to no one. Odd healer. All becomes legend. After a demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near the place of terror. But as the year passed, entire generations forgot. And the penniless and immortal began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport. And some even began to say that Dredlingar City had a legendary treasure. But they were unaware that the demons slept beneath them still. Yeah, and Beldium's the one who caused that. The magical map. Thy map is mine. The heroes knew the seal might not last forever, and they sought to make the crystal stars available to the one who might need them. So before going to their miserable dooms, they made a map to all the stars. And to prevent any evil force from misusing this map, they placed it in a box that can only be opened by the pure of heart. Yeah, that's why Peach only could open it. And that's all the stories in Rogueport. Pretty much that's all she wrote. We read every single story in Rogueport. Essentially, there's nothing left here. Now, I'm going to spare you all, given the fact that, one, I know for a fact a lot of the things last we needed... What is wrong with my voice? Last things we need to do is actually required for 100%. The 100% reward. You need to actually get every single star piece. The problem with that is... Wrong one. The art gallery and the sound gallery activate every single one as soon as you open everything. Sound gallery opens up the more of the science sprite you get. If you get every single science sprite, every one of them is available. You need all the star pieces in order to unlock everything here. So, unfortunately for me, I can't 100% reward this until I get that. I also need to 100% title log, which, as you can plainly tell, I am missing a grand total of 9 enemies. Fun, isn't it? And the badge list does not need to be worried about. I do have missing a few badges, but those last few badges are not overly needed, all that things considered, given the fact that they're very easy to find. Those badges that I'm missing are actually found with Dazel, so I can't exactly do that. Recipes, though, are the longest, given the fact that they combine multiple items at once just to get this item. The easy solution to do this is actually mistake and keep trying to combo to get random recipes. Or random items. It literally is easier that way and less cost effective. And if you get expensive items that you can sell, do that. It's easier. Given the fact that food items actually sell for more. Watch this. Why did I jump in front of the shop? Now, watch what happens when I try to sell something. I'm here to sell. The Choco Cake sells for 25. The Most Cake, Meteor Meal, a lot of things sell for a great amount of money. The better the item you made, the more expensive it gets. So, yeah, kind of good. And yes, I got rid of the cake. I apologize, but I do not care. Poor Luigi. Alright, that's a ripoff actually, because you get a hot dog for 10 coins. Man, I hate that it happens. So, I'm going to off-screen all of this tomorrow, outright speaking, given the fact that I know for a fact I can do that all in one day. And then I'll show the 100% reward you get from this. So, next time on Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, it'll be the final episode, where I'm going to show you all what you get for 100% in the game. See you all next time.